1, 2, vakomana vacho vanga vasina kubaya record.
Gaya.
I don't know kuti vanenge vachifunga kuti zvichafamba sei.
How we gonna do it?
Do you know what? Had we been born a few years earlier, me and you would have made a killing in Urban Grooves.
I think we would have, bro.
Me and you would have.
I think we would have cleaned out.
We just needed to find each other. That probably would have been the most difficult thing.
No. I think at some point we would have been in the same place at the same time. It's as fate would have it. I think we would have done a madness during that run.
My brain is so chaotic. Because in that, I was trying to imagine, like, how would we possibly have found each other, considering the time. Then in my brain, I popped up the 3 wise men and how they were able to find Jesus. And then in that same frame, I was like, yo, did the 3 wise men
know each other?
Discover Google Maps?
Hey!
Like, no, for real. Like, for real, if patterns had existed during that time. Because the Bible kind of conflates and understates the whole. But those men were traveling.
They were traveling, bro.
Because
following us starting. They were like, hey, the maps. Yeah, gents. Yeah. Furthermore, where did they link up?
That's the thing. Were they 3 wise men in a local team?
Wise men from over there. Bikita wise guy, Ichinoi wise guy, and they're like, yo.
But point remains, I think me and you would have made a killing.
We would have marked.
Because when I see some of the people, I
believe it. Yeah. You know, as much as I love Urban Grooves and I'm a fan of it.
Yeah.
After that live we did, I went and listened to some Urban Grooves, and of course it was just, products of their time.
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't know. Someone
did you even say hi?
Hey, sorry, hadn't seen you there.
We just buy the drill,
We just buy, hey, welcome.
How do you spell drill?
Wrong.
Wrong.
How do you spell it?
How do you spell drill?
It's DUR.
Wrong.
JUR.
H.
Juraho.
Jura.
Mad tangent.
Yeah.
Apparently, Jurawo is the name of the brand or the company that installed them, not the actual. The wall is just
the number of times that has been explained in the Zim community, and that people have been like, yeah.
Stop.
Tandriba Jurawo. I hear all that. I hear all that.
Like, you're not gonna tell me Colgate isn't toothpaste. Come on. Get out of here.
Toothpaste.
Colgate.
What is this? Is this a visa application? Why do I need to know?
Aquafresh.
Why do I need to know Colgate? And I'm not Colgate. I got cheap, mama. But the thing is, Colgate. You know, one price.
Colgate.
What don't
worry. Those are rental.
Talk back. Talk back, panap. But hey, welcome, guys. Welcome. You know, you guys made tangents.
It'd be like that.
It's another episode. The boys are here.
The boys are back. Yeah.
We're here.
Split some chills, man. Split some chills.
You know, this is the time where you're like, know what? Whatever is happening during the week, I'm with my guys.
Hey, man.
I'm relaxed.
Time to unwind, to relax. No pressure.
Good vibes only.
You know that group of friends or that you don't feel pressure to contribute to the conversation. You're just happy being the passenger.
Do you know the most important part of that conversation is you don't feel like you have to lie.
Right?
Because most conversations these days, it's people lying about either overstating what they've done or how they're achieving.
Embellishing.
You little. But here you're just like, no. No judgments. We take you as you are. No. I mean, obviously we take Vanema coffee first. And then And then, but everyone is welcome, but they are more welcome. With that being said, this is this week's leaderboard.
There we go.
This is what it's.
There we go.
This is what it's like.
Welcome to our newcomers.
Hey.
Yes. Yay.
Well done. Well done to everybody on the leaderboard.
Well done, man.
Shout out.
Shout out to y'all.
Sending through those coffee.
Cremora on top.
This episode, we thought to dive deep into what you guys seem to enjoy the most. Throwbacks, simpler times,
simple, easy days, musicality.
Most of us didn't know any single bill where things were paid.
What was a bill? I just thought Vura. So you mean to say Vura?
Back when things were simpler, the only thing you had to worry about was homework.
That was me and homework.
Me and homework. My school tried to introduce morning work. Did you guys ever go?
The fuck is morning work? Big man, I'm already going to school in the morning. What do you mean? What's morning? What?
Bro, you would go.
What's
to school,
morning work? Big
find
man.
some, multiply this. If you don't, what in the madam Umbeshora is this?
Wait. When is this morning? Are you telling me, is it morning work like before assembly kind of?
Before assembly type situation.
Before I even go hit the Simmons. Yeah. Then I multiply. Nah. Before I hit, I love you, Jesus. No.
Oh, did you remember?
Upsetting stuff.
Delighted, la delighted. Oh Lord, I want you to know. I do it for you. I'm delighted. Do you know, when I was in primary school, I could sing to the extent that my parents, for some reason, I don't even know why, they were just strict for no reason.
Oh, right. I thought they were just whipping you out whenever they need to.
No, my parents didn't even know that side of me.
Oh, snap.
Yeah, I didn't even know that side of me. It's something that I just did at school, and people were like, "Oh, you can sing." I was like, "Really?
Oh, can I?"
I remember a time when the school wrote a note like, "Hey, can we have Mukuze join part of the," because they were like, "Hey, please join the choir." I was like, no, I don't think I have the time.
I don't think I got it.
They wrote in that I had to take it to my mom.
Business days.
Like, you can sing, I guess.
I suppose.
Yeah. This bitches.
We were about to go Asher Raymond on them. I could have. We were about to Alicia Keys somebody.
But yeah, man, Urban Grooves.
So you see, the thing with Urban Grooves for me,
yeah,
it's a hard one. It's such a gray area as to when exactly, what could we classify as the first? What was the, because we've been making songs. Kanamatombo, I mean, that was Urban Grooves-ish.
So I'm not well acquainted with the history, like the intricacies of the history, but I used to read Parade back in the day. Remember Parade magazine?
The Parade magazine. Oh, yeah.
Anti-tan.
I just saw the font and them yellow.
Ooh, the yellow used to be.
With
them
the
people
red.
It
actually kind of looked like that Leonard Dembo, it felt.
Yeah, even with this, but it was more. Yeah, even with the fonts, these.
It was like
I remember seeing
Dear Auntie Tandy.
Tendai Westerhoff. Did you?
No, name sounds a little familiar.
She was a beauty queen, what banger. She was married to Clemens Westerhoff, who was the Zimbabwe national team coach, and then she became an HIV AIDS advocate. Yeah, she was big, but they were.
Sorry.
Yo. They used to have what's it called? They used to have what is it called? a top something charts in Parade magazine.
I think I remember that.
But it was called, so Zimbabwean songs would be under R&B.
Oh, yeah.
But at some point, that R&B
They
chart,
stopped that. They said,
then
"Now
just
we gotta
became
separate these."
Jonathan Moore.
Ah.
I think that's when the terminology became a localized thing.
Okay.
Where it had to be found like a new term, but it always existed in that R&B, hip hop, rap type, because that's what they were trying to do. But then I can't remember. I think that's a conversation for Dylan Makalima.
Okay.
I would be interested to find out who came up with the term urban
grooves. That's very true. Urban grooves, because
what was your favorite? What was your first song?
My first song, and I think this. I don't know if it was it was at a beauty pageant or but I saw it on TV first, live, and it was a performance of Vulela.
Was it not a gala?
Sunny Makalima. I don't know if it was a gala. I don't know if it was a gala, but Vulela, Nkosi yami. Is it Nkosi wami umoya wami? I don't know.
Vulela uJesu wami. Nkosi. Ngoba impilo ihlupha noma kanjani.
Vulela, sisi.
When you think about,
and he was performing.
Oh,
yay!
Oh,
he was in white. He had I vividly remember it was all white.
Yeah,
he had the glasses, the shades, them like I think the shades that Nelly and them man used to wear.
He was swagged out.
He was swagging, and I remember thinking,
I don't think I ever saw that performance.
I was like, "Is this one of ours?"
Yeah,
isn't it?
No, because that's right around the time Anna Vuyo Lundi.
I was like, "No,
Satan jump on my fence."
It was a slapper. It was a slapper.
Then you think Kudisani went from that? You can tell he raised Christian upbringing. Then he got his heart broken. Zadaro. Whoa. Nekuti moyo wangu unoparara mudiwa wangu uri ruva rangu.
You know why I loved Sunny Makalima actually? Because then again my voice hadn't done a madness.
Yeah.
I hadn't started drinking opaque beer.
Yeah.
And
do you know, I grew up thinking opaque beer was the fancy one. Because of the name, I was like, yo, they've got a badass name.
Opaque. Okay.
Then I was like, Dorno. Dorno we want a toothbrush.
Yeah, man. Wodzumburudza mukanga. Utanga waputikirwa ne-teabag muti.
But kuti uti opaque beer. No, I'm not Masese.
No.
How do you like Masese?
Yeah, that's that. English just makes things.
You're saying you love this
no, because around about that time I used to fancy myself, or not fancy myself, a bit of a singer. Yeah. I was very keen.
Yeah.
Nowadays I know that's not that.
Yeah.
But hey, whoop. Don't stop.
You get to a point where it's a threat. Ndokuyimbirai. Uranchairira. Ndokuyimbirai. I'll sing for you.
Hey, don't make me open these lungs.
Don't play with me. Sunny Makalima.
Yeah.
Do you know Sunny still looks like that, you know?
He still does look like that. He's on some vampire shit.
Like Sunny still looks as handsome as he did back in the day.
He looks the same guy.
Kuma Sunny, what's happening?
Hey.
Like, what are these secrets, bro?
I think I got that Benjamin Button.
Like, what's happening?
Aging in reverse.
You still got that one
still thing. Yeah.
Don't fe.
Nah. Yeah, nah. I used
Shout
to.
out to Komasani, man.
Son, yeah, it was a G. Pioneers.
My
In the Monday.
first Urban Grooves Virginity. I don't know who broke it.
Who
first,
popped
but,
that cherry?
But it was probably extra large.
Yeah.
If I have to, I don't know whether they're the ones that did, but when I think back to those days, the one that occupies more real estate is Urban Grooves.
I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. I think that one was the first one to shake up the landscape because
to say this is now a proper thing.
Because it was so bold and like it's the first time you'd hear an Achimba Nyovo properly.
Unazia mfana was very impressed ujitanga ugala pano 4 years. Why just take na blue na bacon? Manje naso walola
bagayawa
vegetable. Manje bagayawa yako ya ula ya pili
my
beta uyende
ndati maisungi batararent wantaraze round ndati ufrasi ya batararent wantaraze round ndati John batararent not around there
I remember that. I forgot.
Not around there. It's like
sir. Everything.
Taking the piece now.
Around remind
Whoa. No, don't explain. Don't explain. Because offense will come from. Let's walk past it. Munashe speaks.
I know what you're saying. No, the most okay, let me say Utamba around real housemates. Okay, run up it palm.
Okay.
All right. Is that fine?
Yeah.
Is that no?
There's danger in explaining.
No. Okay. All right.
There's danger.
But that's not what I meant. I just went for the most prolific round that
it's
we can
my
think of.
titties internet. We are all
We
tenants.
We are all tenants.
So please don't mess up with the landlord. Please.
I did not. No.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway. I realize I'm digging, shoveling. But yeah, it opened up to slander. You're my tenants, you know.
It did.
Looking for housing, man. You know, what do you know? Hey, dog.
No, that was a special time, and I don't know how old I was, but around grade 3, grade 4, thereabout. Simple times. We're living in Stugwiza.
Happy days.
You know, right around that same time, Chi-Town had these boy band.
Oh yeah.
Backstreet Boys type situation. Westlife. Slice International.
Oh,
what are you saying?
Personalized number plates.
It's what Discord.
When you know.
This line was cold.
Vocals a little sketch.
Vibe is fun. Vibe over.
The words I use. Who them? Nah, but these men were eating brown seeded bread with the mods.
They had fubu.
Fubu
in the video.
Don't mention the personalized number plates.
For those
The
that
Pajeros.
have that keen musical eye, you might be somewhat confused because you're like, does that not sound like Backstreet's I want it that
way?
Uh,
Tell me why.
these boys were like, who's Backstreet?
Who's what?
Who's Backstreet?
That sounds like Mukoto to me.
Like ngava uye kunokara vada song yavo.
Yeah,
But we don't know.
We don't
song
know.
It just vanhu agona kuzvifukirana here.
Like, come on. Ideas in money.
As a matter of fact, Slice almost lodged an international appeal kuti Backstreet ndo yakatoba song yedu.
Yo.
Slice also had a remix to Walker, Texas Challenge.
No.
Kwamutare dora rakadona. I tried to find it on the internet,
No.
but I can't find it. Because
I think when you say Dora, I got.
Oh, they would sit down and be like, let's remix. Go.
Ichi, chache, dich.
Yes. Oh. That confidence.
No, they understood sampling.
No.
They were mandem. They were badmans. Remixing, covers, all of that. They were ahead of the game.
3FM really.
Oh, it had us.
Just before we started listening to radio, it was Radio 3.
Yeah.
Then Urban Groove's days, it was 3FM.
3FM. Ooh. With your
DJ Scott,
your bubbling bees,
DJ Squealer.
Ooh, Peter Jones was on that station.
Yeah, Peter Jones.
Ooh, Peter Jones. Ooh, Peter Jones.
But DJ Scott for me will always be that Munya Mlilo. DJ Munya.
Oh yeah. DJ Munya.
True Man. Witness Matema.
Oh, these were voices.
Ooh.
Voices.
There's something to be said about the ability
Radio
of those
voices.
people to become celebrity just off the strength of your voice. There's no social media whatsoever. People are formulating what you could possibly look like based off your voice.
I bet he's cool.
These days, people get hired to become radio presenters of strong social media personalities.
Right.
You know, I mean, having an edit voice is
a plus.
Is a plus, but you if you
radio
have a
voice,
radio, you know,
radio
I think in
voice.
this current crop, if I was to say like radio voice high up the list of current crop, you have your KVGs.
Oh yeah, yep.
Yeah. Miss Red.
Miss
Red sounds nice on the radio. Danny, that guy.
Danny, yeah.
Do you know what?
Yeah.
Do you know Danny sounds rich when he's on radio?
Hey, what do you mean when he's on radio?
Oh, he's my friend. Nigga, I know your life. I know your real life, nigga. Oh, now he looks rich because he got himself a beautiful wife. Anyone who's married just looks like they're doing well. But prior to being married, Danny, we knew your life. Shout out to your wife T for bringing affluence and
affluence in life
to your
for breathing.
But yeah, no. Danny, like it almost feels like you he would crank it up. Right? Or try to listen. If you're one of these toxic masculinity, try to listen to Danny with earphones on.
Hey!
What are you trying to do? Shut I said no.
Pause, nigga.
Shut I said no. Like, who are you trying to sound sexy for? Simba she's he's fire. Morning radio. Teach Mataz will always be the GOAT.
The GOAT of voices.
The GOAT.
Teach Mataz.
The mindset. No, the thing with Teach now is that Teach is like that in everyday conversation.
All walks of life.
What I'm finding into the toilet.
No one has a cup of tea.
I'm gonna flu. Hey man, I just wish our country was in a place where do you know like you look at across the pond, right? Radio DJs in South Africa, like your 5FMs, your radio, I don't know what they call them, but they're still South African. I think there's still that case in Zim, but the scale is just, I think even they would love to feel a little bit more appreciated because they're entertaining 4 hours on radio.
Bruh.
People underestimate how difficult it is.
That's long.
You know?
And to maintain, because you're not just playing tunes.
No.
Like you have to be
conversations and like, so you see your radio show that starts at 6, that means that person probably woke up at 4.
Right? And he's prepared for that.
And people think you just switch on the microphone and start talking. The prep, the current affairs, or fact checking, because they can't afford to get anything wrong.
Because you're missing. Whoa, the backlash. Hey.
But yeah, shout out to radio has been a very, I say that to say, shout out to everybody that's doing radio, man. We appreciate you. That's shout amazing. Out to Noxy.
I mean, this is a bastardized version of radio.
Yeah. But we have the freedom of saying
no.
Kwanai, we can edit. They're live.
They're live,
straight.
Bro. Whoa.
Leander Candiero, how can I forget Captain Lee on the top 40?
Ooh. That top 40. When that top 40 comes, get your cassettes ready.
Kudaba.
Did you get your cassettes ready?
Did you ever have a palito? Palito.
Not the palito. Yo!
Young people of today will
you
never
unlocked
know.
A core memory. Big man.
Young people of today don't. So
mine was a bad boy one.
Palito. What was it?
It's not a Walkman, but it's like a portable FM radio.
iPod before
all of that.
Yeah, so same size and shape-ish with an iPod. The concept is the same, but for FM radio. Fully equipped with an aerial. The only thing was that it was a personal thing. Now, AA batteries, earphones on, you put on antisocial.
You're gone.
I put that on and my special gift, even to this day, I would only need to listen to a song once to get the lyrics.
You're like, I got it.
So
you know what?
Yeah.
I've noticed, but even doing that live last time, I was like,
How?
I'm like, yo, I mean, to me, they're coming back from data because I haven't listened to them in
I would
decades.
need to listen to, and because and it almost became like a special skill because that became like a point of pride. Do you get what I mean? Because you go back to boarding school and you're like, ooh, I've got.
Your lyric book must have been a mad thing. Were you writing? Were you contributing artists?
Yeah.
I'm like, which song you need? Come on, man. Come on, catch up. Come on.
I don't know, but not so much there. But I would just be rapping those songs. I'm like, how?
Catch up. Mine was shaped as a mobile phone.
You were fancy.
Yeah, no. After they I think they got the hang of the mass production of it. They started.
They were like, let's spice it up.
Yeah. And I was like, hey, and the aerial, the antenna thing. I was like, yo, don't play with me, man.
Oh, because if you're in a sketchy area, you would be like, Kwamuta.
Man, let me.
Hey, but those AA batteries used to go quick. Used to go quick. Brother?
Dude, bro, this acid dripping in the corner of your mouth and you're
that was actually
chewing the battery.
The guys that made the Palito, you can't convince me otherwise. Guys that made the Palito were actually more invested in the battery industry.
They were in cahoots with the battery niggas, right?
Because they made more money from people buying batteries than... Because this one, you just buy once.
You buy one-time purchase, you needed to have a subscription
proper
for batteries.
Nah.
That was your stress.
Eben, that was the stress.
Batteries in the remote control and the TV gone.
I need to power my... But nah, man. I think back to those times. I would give anything to go back to that time, man.
That was a beautiful time, man.
To listen to some of these songs for the first time.
Oh, yeah.
What's the song that you want to hear for the first time?
Again. From that era.
Yeah.
From that
old school. Original. I mean, because if
no. Because Urban Grooves has stages.
There's stages.
I'm not talking 100% local airplay phase. No. When we had the option to listen to that other stuff, but like, we were still like,
you're like, this is cool, but
I like
David.
yeah.
I'm walking away.
Yeah. From
the time was in my life. Then
in my dream.
Ooh.
Naitangati makorewo.
Ngirozi zaimba zifaro. Other people think I'm cute.
Hey, what you mean? It's the girls them thing, it's the boys them thing.
Will it man selector? It's a big tune.
Hey, what you mean? It's the girls them thing, it's the boys them thing, it's the man them thing, and the woman them thing, same time.
Yes, sir.
How to go?
Na.
My dream, you told me that you love me.
You tell me say you love me. Oh, you tell me say you love me.
I know I see, only dreaming you're not.
Let me dream, woman, you take a kiss me. Let me dream, woman, you take a kiss me.
Dreams come true, yeah. Oh man, come to someday. Man, I see that I need that girl. Oh, the time will be way down. Tight that you in my level. You don't see that you might be found. Other people's dreams come true, yes. Oh man, come to someday. In my dream.
Brother.
Banger.
I remember when we were informed to me and
It's a dream.
we gotta turn this. So me and my homie called Takuzgo, right? We knew this song. We could sing this song, except that part. Right? That is the one song that I admit that to this day, I don't know. I can make out a few words.
Okay.
Right? But I don't know whether it's because I never bought that, but it was just too... I never grasped the... we would sing that song in front of front of the class, and I'm living in a suburb, you gotta turn this dream into reality. Me got the queen in the castle of my... We had timed each other. My friend, right around that time, he would come and... Muguze, I'll say, yeah. That's how the song ended.
What an exit.
That's how... Bro, we did this at least 3-4 times without anyone. Right at that time, just...
It's like when you're playing the tune and the commercial bus goes over.
I would... I'm living in What a scam! And people will be like, no. Samari.
Hold on. Sir.
What a time, man.
What's the tune you want to hear first time again? Like from that era?
I have quite a few. Just like Origins, Urban Grooves. What's the song that I want to hear for the first time?
Oh, I just remembered my...
Yeah.
Wow.
You have another one?
I think it's earlier than...
Yeah.
Is Kukuda andireke kukusua mazwa
Roy and Royce
ingu chete
kutoka
andireke. Does that predate In My Dreams?
I think it's... it must have been right around... it might predate because... Andireke was the initial pandemic people leaving to go to the UK.
Can I tell you what's crazy about that song?
Yeah.
I used to love that song so much. when my mom was coming to the UK,
Yeah.
my mom came in 2002.
Right.
Around that
Yeah.
exodus.
Yeah. Yeah. That's when she.
And so I used to I I went, made sure I learned the lyrics,
Yeah.
properly,
Yeah.
and then I made a remix for her.
Oh.
So and I sang it for her at the airport, and she was, before she
Yeah.
left,
Yeah.
just kukudai antireke
Man.
kukusuwai mazuva ose amai inguva chete kutoka murege. I was a
Man,
soppy little kid.
you probably made it cry the
It was
entire
touching.
flight.
It was so touching.
Entire
It was
flight.
touching. And I borrowed the tape. I borrowed the tape from my friend Munya,
Yeah.
from his mom. And I don't know what I did with that tape. I'm pretty sure Munya's mom is still looking for me to tape cassette rango. That.
The most important
That
Yui
opening
of all time.
Yui amaiwe ezuvaria ramandisiya.
Oh, that was you?
Kwadoka muri pamoyo wangu andimbozivi motsokarini.
Banger.
Slapper. Kwadoka muri pamoyo wangu
handimbozivi ndotsokarini asi ndichatoka ziva kuti uri mupfungwa dzangu kukurota
andireke kukuda andireke kukusuwa mazuva ose
mudiwa.
inguva chete.
Man.
Yeah. I was a cutie. I was a cutie patootie. I was a cutie patootie as a kid.
Man.
I don't know if I wonder if she remembers it. I wonder if she remembers that. But yeah. That was my track. So
proper
one of those two,
yeah.
I'd like to listen to.
Remember this video?
But that one for sentimental.
Those guys didn't have a budget. They filmed it by roadport, not to airport. Like the backdrop, there's a bus.
Yeah, man.
Like, hey,
man, that's hey,
our story. We can only afford the Jaws storyline.
That's
the furthest our budget.
Hey. We've only got the Greyhound budget.
What's my trying to think, man?
There's a lot.
There's a lot.
There's a lot from that time. Because they were slapping, you know. The tunes were slapping.
Because also it had the novelty of, oh, this sounds international, but at the same time, this is in Shona and Debele.
Yeah.
You know? Let me find this one, I think. Because he's in the studio.
You see when we hit our vocals, this is who we think we are.
Exact. But in the same frame, I just thought of another one. I just thought of another one.
The boys used to twang.
You hear the
Listen.
gotta see it.
When you come back at me, right?
Yeah.
You know, a few episodes back when I was like, Dean and Danga re-roll.
Yeah. You were channeling Ngoni.
I was channeling good. Have you heard this track? Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday to you. I was like, hey, that boy twanging.
No, Ngoni, I think up there with some of the greatest vocalists.
Ngoni was twanging, boy. I was super impressed by his vocals.
No,
I used to think, wow.
He was so good.
Who is this?
Ngoni, for me, Ngoni, Alexio.
Alexio, shock. But Alexio starts taking the shine in 100% local airplay kind of era of things.
Yeah, and that's much later.
Yeah.
Sambanda kanyora mudiwa zvinondinetsa mumoyo kuti zei usiri kupindura
kuda zvimwe mumwe
hazvina mosha. So you guys obviously noticed we didn't do all of Urban Grooves. Maybe we did some songs that overlapped periods, but
we deliberately left. We kept it in the
because it's just a wide
formative
area.
Yes.
It's just a wide area. We don't want to get lost. It will be 4 hours. So today we focused on the early years. You know, the early feelings,
the genesis.
But we definitely missed some classics.
Yeah, 100%. Let us know the classics we missed.
Yeah. It's going to be a bummer though, going through like, how did we
forget that one?
But man, pre
100% local airplay.
Yeah, that's what we're focusing on.
Yeah.
Pre 100%. Now this song to me is a classic because I remember this happened. There was a time where there was a if I say what it was, then it would be a dead giveaway. But Wheeler the Man Selector, it's a big tune.
That one brings
it's a
big
tune.
Eye, bro. Shit. Again, them chord progressions, bro. You just know.
Let me see if this is the
remix.
Nah.
Life is a precious gift from God. Nobody's got a right to take
remember this Tupac song, nigga? You don't know this remix?
I do remember this remix. This is Tupac God's nigga, like a silly ass nigga.
Sun shines in everybody.
But it doesn't sound good. It doesn't sound good.
The original, man. The original. Keep it. That's the way. You know what? When the father sang, what a way to close. Thank you. I appreciate it. Oh my God. Oh, I love this song.
Kuchengeta muri yedu dene wakandiudza ndakababa
kwakutu chingera chengete mwanangu nenzira yakanaka dene wakandiudza ndakapasisi mbere.
Educational music. Say no to abortion.
Zvana gyochauta zvinokutanga manje.
No.
Guys.
Hatinotanga nema-hashtag.
Come on.
As always,
It's
giving you the
splendid one.
If this is not the episode that, like, if you are if you are far away from home, haven't been to Zim in a while, if this episode didn't make you feel like checking flight prices, then we didn't do our job.
We didn't do well.
We'll come back with another dose.
We'll come back, but don't worry. Like we said, we only scratched part 1.
But again, it's in your hands. If you guys enjoyed this one, you'll be like,
let me know, man.
We'll see the reaction to my coffee.
You know,
the board.
The coffees will tell us.
We tagged at the heartstrings.
Would say the stats don't lie. Hey, check the scoreboard. Numbers don't lie. I got that with Jay-Z.
Still, you guys are struggling to defeat that 5-wire.
I mean, that looks like it's gonna be. You know what I feel?
Yeah.
I feel like the only person to top that is Avon Lee Boy himself.
Yeah.
I think he's the only person with the capacity to.
Haaland versus Haaland.
Yeah. He's beating his own time.
Yeah.
Because remember when Usain Bolt was was racing against his own time, like because everybody, what are we doing there?
Man, another bang, another episode. As always, another week. We enjoy. We could have kept going on, but hey,
man, gotta let it go.
Hey.
Mtambo unosiwa chana kids.
Kango makasha suda tikabaruke.
Unotsemura dewa.
Do you know? But now that it's not spray a perfume before we record this episode.